Ours was a cross collaboration with the three of us here. That's why you see one board for the three of us. We've done some independent classroom activities, and we also, our cross collaboration project was doing a play with our third graders. It started back in January or February, and we finally put it on May 5th for the parents and other classes in the school. We presented at a PD day, which is at the front of the room, which we did on May 14th, and it's just kind of grown as the year goes on. Within our own classrooms, I've created some games here too that I've just put here. I had bingo games. The kids had no idea what these vocabulary words meant. As the unit went on, they became more and more familiar. We did some human timelines. We did some matching vocabulary type things. And the last activity that I did within my own class was these quilts, where I incorporated math. They had to measure the blocks, they had to cut them, they had to put them on. And for some kids, their visual spatial skills are really, it was tough for them. And then they had to either do a poem or a story to go with their quilt.
Great.
I teach music with the children. I have them kindergarten through 5th grade. For the K1s, we learned authentic African American slave lullabies. If you're interested in them, they come with a CD and a beautiful book. I have a section in my little thing here. It'll give you the information where to get that book. For the 2nd and 3rd graders, we talked about Harriet Tubman, of course, because of the 3rd grade play. We learned authentic code songs like Wade in the Water, spirituals like Jacob's Ladder, and I also discovered it's in this. There are CDs out there with wonderful songs that talk about this subject. Kim and Reggie Harris are a great resource, and they have written a song called Heaven is Less Than Fair, which is about a person who escapes slavery, goes to Canada, but leaves family behind in the South. It's a beautiful song. I used it with 3rd, 4th, and 5th, and then I asked them to reflect on the song, and I got some really wonderful pictures and also really thoughtful reflections about the words of the song. Another thing I like about that particular song, too, is it does use code language, like when they went to the safe houses and knocked on the door, there was a language that they discussed, are you coming from the north or whatever, there was a whole thing. And I'm hurrying, I'm sorry. And
Let Michelle talk.
Right, I know. And so anyway, that's what I did.
Yeah.
I wish you would have a chance to read some of these. They're just endearing. They're just really beautiful work. The kids did great.
And quickly, I also teach special ed, so it's hard. So I went into Linda's classroom and did a lesson with Henry's Freedom Box. They already had background knowledge from the play that they performed in the 3rd grade with the 3 different techniques. So, I read the book. And there's pictures up there. We did the 3 techniques, and also they reflected on what they learned throughout the year from slavery, and they had to reflect on how they would feel if they were one of the characters in the story Henry's Freedom Box, and that's somewhere on the table too.
Nice.